Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Excellency Mrs. Aprilia Riana Putri and respectable all of my beloved friend. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Lu'ulu Anmaturo. I'm from 4 PBI2 Nahdlatul Ulama Islamic University. In this occasion, I want to present my article entitled The Use of Two-Stay Two-Stray Method to Improve Student Speaking Fluency for Grade 9 Students. The first is definitions. Two-Stay Two-Stray is a cooperative learning method that allows students to share their research findings and information. This definition is according to Anas, Usman, and Muslim 2018. Two-Stay Two-Stray is a group discussion in which students are divided into 4 groups of 4, with the teacher assigning the same topic to each group. Students will discuss the topic in groups after receiving the topic, and after that, the stayers will deliver the information that they discussed with other groups, and the stayers will listen and get the information from other groups. And the next, the stayers then rewrite all of the information from the other groups in their own terms, and finally, they provide a presentation of the topic to the class. According to Alfa, Zuhria, and Agustina, 2021, they suggested that Two-Stay Two-Stray is one of the cooperative learning approaches that allows group members to discuss their findings and exchange knowledge with other groups. Students are required to participate more actively in the discussion, both as a receptionist, this receptionist who present the discussion's outcomes, and other as a visitors who inquires about other groups' information. Instead of teacher-centered activities, the strategy uses student-centered activities. It signifies that Two-Stay Two-Stray is a group of conversation in which 4 students are included. And then, according to Rahmawati 2017, speaking is defined as an oral skill that enables a person to convey their understanding, successfully transfer intended meaning with a sufficient vocabulary, use language appropriate, and converse fluent with other speakers. Speaking is complicated cognitive talent, in which speakers create not only sounds but also a set of meaningful words and and also about body language that listeners can understand either directly. In speaking, students should be able to master a variety of speaking skills, including grammar and pronunciation, vocabulary, and fluency and comprehension. The next is background of the study. In Indonesia, English is the first foreign language taught at all levels of education, including elementary school, junior high school, and senior high school. Speaking, writing, reading, and listening are the 4 skills that students must master in English. Despite the fact that English has been taught to most students since elementary school, acquiring 4 English skills, including speaking, remains a difficult task. Even though speaking is the most important skill for success in English communication, students find it to be one of the most frightening and the most frustrating skills they face. Speaking is the most important of the 4 English skills for communication in any language, especially when the speaker's mother tongue is not used. Its goal is to deliver any language verbal or spoken message, and speaking is important in the language classroom not just as a communication skill, but also as a technique of boosting target language acquisition and academic topic study. And then, speaking is a crucial element of a student language development. It indicates that students should be proficient in areas such as grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, and also fluency when students are speaking. And then, students can use the Two-Stay Two-Stray method to share their thought, their opinion, to debate and fact with other groups. And some activities in this method will engage students in the learning process. As students will learn more through the process of construction and creating in group, and as well as sharing knowledge. To stay to three also teaches students that sharing activities familiarize students with respect to each others. And so students can learn to express their opinions to others and express their opinion to their friend. This alternative method may be preferable because many technical learning activities are characterized by individual activities in which students work and students work alone and are not permitted to see the work of other students, whereas people are interdependent on one another in real life, outside of school, in the works, and etc. The next is formula of research. The formula of research problem is the first, how is the implementation of two-state two-tray to make the process of learning to speak English more enjoyable in learning English. The second is, does the two-stage two-tray type of cooperative learning method have a positive effect on improving student English speaking in learning English? And the last is, does the two-stage two-tray type of cooperative learning increase student speaking ability in English learning significantly? The next is objective of study. This research aims to describe the concept of speaking skills and the implementation of two-stage two-tray method and the strategies to implement two-stage two-tray method in speaking class. The first is how to apply the two-stage two-tray type of cooperative learning method to create an effective and fun English learning atmosphere. And then knowing whether the two-stage two-tray type of cooperative learning has a positive effect on improving student English speaking in learning English. And last, knowing whether there are differences in improving students' English speaking skills using two-stage two-tray method in the classroom. The next is the method of the research. This research used quasi-experimental design with pre-test, post-test, one group design. The population is all students of class 9 MTS Sultan Hadirin Jepara. The sample is 9A that consists of 30 students, and the data collection techniques is pre-test and post-test. And the last, the data analysis technique is t-test and hypothesis test. The next is research phase. The research phase consists of two parts. The first is preparation phase. The first is preparation of research design. The second is doing literature study. The third is preparation of research instrument. The fourth is research instrument validation. And the last is field permit management. And the next part is stage of research implementation. The first is pre-test. The second is execution of experiments or treatment on samples. The next is post-test. The next is processing and data analysis. And then preparation of research report. And the last is report improvements. Okay, that's all my presentation of my article. Thanks for your attention and thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.